Hey everybody, I hope you're well. Welcome to Friendship Shaving. This is a bonus video this week. It was my birthday yesterday, so I thought I'd show you what I got and just have a little bonus shave with one of the soaps that I got that I'm enjoying very much. So I hope you're well. Welcome. The light on this video might be a little bit strange. I've not put a blind up at the window. I'm letting the light in just to see how that looks on video. Normally I'll block it off. So firstly, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that sent me birthday wishes. It was really appreciated. I had so many and it was really very nice indeed. I got some good presents. My lovely sister Penny excelled herself, and I have got a lot of samples of, you maybe can't see very well, there we go, Wickham's soap. And I think I've got just about every sample of soap that they make, apart from Parma Violet. That is the only one that is missing. So I'm very pleased with that present. That was a very nice present indeed. And today I'm going to be shaving with the Wickham's 1912 Buddha Wood, which I gather is a soap made for the gentleman's groom room. It's a soap I've not experienced before and I've not heard of it before. A very different scent to the scents that I'm used to. So I've got some just blooming in my shaving bowl. I'm going to be using my rubber set today. And I'll just pop that in some water. And the other present I got from my sister, which was really nice, really unexpected, was a vintage shaving kit. It is new old stock. It's got a couple of brushes. It's got a little mirror hidden down there. The label ties are still, and the labels are still on the brushes. And this wood is lovely. It is ebony. Very nice indeed. A little ball bristle brush there. I got a little razor, which I won't show you, it's in pieces, to go with it. It's not a Gillette, it's made in England. That's all that is on it, but it's a ball end razor. And let me just take a couple of these chromed containers out. They're in very nice condition. They'll come up very nicely. In this one, there is a little miniature brush, which is a ball bristle brush, never been used. I must say it pongs a little bit, as natural hair brushes sometimes do. And in this one is a soap that I don't know what it is. It's got a bit of a strange smell. I don't know if I'll use it. But that is the soap. Obviously never been used. There's no label or anything like that on it, so if any of you have any idea what that might be, well, I would love to hear from you. Today I'm going to be shaving with my Fatboy, my 1960 Fatboy, which I'll be using for the last time. It is going off to a new home. And now I'm going to be using in it a Super Platinum, an Israeli blue, and I think it's my 4th use of the blade. I do like the Fatboy. I like the 3-inch handle and the weight that it has on it. But I don't pick it up these days. I mostly, if I'm going to use a Gillette adjustable, I mostly pick up my Gillette Slim, which was my uncle Morris's razor, so it's time to move the Fatboy on. Now, shake my brush out. I'm going to use this bloom water on my face. The scent on this, as I've said, is very different to anything that I'm used to at all. And it's got some ingredients in it that I just didn't know what they were, so I've had to look those up. And it's a good excuse to tell you about them, obviously. So let's load this brush up. It's really exploding the scent now off this little bit of soap. I've only got a little bit in there today. In fact, I'm going to add more water to that. This synthetic brush really seems to hold a lot of water. Add a drop more. Oh, clash the bowl. There we are, that will do. Now, it's a very sweet scent. And it's called Buddha wood because apparently Buddha wood is an Australian plant, and it is sometimes called false sandalwood, or sometimes it's called bastard sandalwood. So an Australian plant. It also has sandalwood in this soap, but to me it doesn't really smell of sandalwood. But there are quite a few ingredients in this soap that I just don't know what they are. So there is something called oud, O-U-D or O-U-D-H. And I've made some notes on this, but apparently it is a tropical agar tree, so it's sometimes called agar wood. Apparently it originates from the Assam area of India. And when the tree is infected with a certain mould, the tree, in an effort to defend itself, produces this really rich, dark, sweet resin. And apparently that's what oud is. And maybe that's some of the scent I'm getting. There is a very sweet scent to this soap. There is also amber. Now, I have no idea what amber smells like, but that is another tree resin. And there is ginger and something called rose otto. And apparently that is the fragrance oil of a certain type of rose. And I'm afraid that's as good as it gets. I cannot describe this scent to you. It's very nice, but as I said, it's entirely different from anything I've tried before. I do find it very difficult to explain scents, and in fact, to know what some of the ingredients smell like. I think we all know the things that are used quite often in our everyday lives, like lemons and oranges and mint and things like that, but the slightly more tropical ingredients I just don't have a clue with, so I've been on a learning curve today. Oh, I forgot a load of samples as well from my friend Neil. Oh, all sorts here, some Holy Cool soap and some Barrister and Man Promises, and I've got a couple of samples from my friend Graham as well, two nice big samples there. This one is a Bata de la Mancha. It is the banana and coconut one, which I really like, and this one is an OSP soap. It's got lemongrass and ginger in it, and I'm sorry James if you're watching, I just can't remember the name of your soap, but it might just come to me. Now let's use this razor. I'm using the Fatboy on, he says, looking, setting 9, or not using it on setting 9. Let's go with setting 6, I've just turned it down. You know, this Wickham's 1912 range really has lovely cushion and residual slickness. I really like the quality of this soap very much. Many of you will know that the Fatboy came out in 1958. I haven't got a note on that, I'm sure that's right. With D1 was the first one. Yes, it is, 1958. I think Gillette brought it out as an all-in-one razor to do away with their trio of flare tips that they had in production. There was the blue-tipped handle, the normal handle, the silver-tipped handle, and the red-tipped handle. And they were all designed to give a different level of aggressiveness and comfort during the shave. So the blue tips, for example, I believe have an aluminium handle with a brass head, and they were designed for people with sensitive skin, perhaps young skin and a light beard. And the setting on here that corresponds to those blue-tipped super speeds are settings 1, 2 and 3. 4, 5 and 6 corresponds with the normal silver tipped, and 7, 8 and 9 corresponds to the red flare tipped handle. And on number 6, this is about perfect for me, so it's a very nice shave. It's just a shame I don't pick it up anymore, so Graham is going to get my razor, and hopefully Graham, you'll enjoy it. Do you know, guys and girls, I had such a nice day yesterday. It was a nice Sunday. I just took it easy. Opened my presents, had a nice bit of Sunday lunch and a really nice cup of Italian coffee. I love good coffee, really love good coffee. I have 3 cups a day of ground coffee. One about 10 o'clock, one after my dinner at about 1:30, and one in the evening about 6 o'clock. And they really are one of the highlights of my day, where I just stop and put my feet up and drink my coffee. It's beautiful. So yeah, very nice day. Bit of roast dinner, nice cup of coffee, and I had a quick look at the Friendship Shaving Facebook group, and I had so many messages wishing me well and wishing me happy birthday. It was really wonderful. I can't tell you how. Can't tell you what a difference such a little thing makes. It was very nice indeed, so I was very pleased. And to get all these soaps from Wickham's as well, my sister really excelled herself. Now I can feel that this blade is still doing well, but it's perhaps the last shave I will have with it. It's very slick, this soap. I can't feel the blade at the moment down here, even though it's making all that noise. And obviously doing a great job. I can't actually feel where the blade is. A very, very smooth shave indeed. That bit often gets me there and there. My hair grows in a really funny direction there. Now I shall put this video out tonight. It's Monday here, so I'll put it out overnight and you'll be able to see it from Tuesday morning onwards. And then my normal video will come out as usual Friday morning where I am. I upload the videos to YouTube overnight because it takes so long. I think I maybe nicked myself a little bit there. How very unusual. Anyway, that is my shave with the Gillette Fatboy. This one is a 1960 Fatboy. And it will be thoroughly washed and scrubbed, soaked in barbicide, and given a little polish with a soft cloth before it goes off to its new home. I really like this soap, and this is the wonderful thing about receiving samples. Had I not received a sample of this, I probably never would have bought it. Simply because I didn't know what the ingredients were and what they smelled like. So for me, getting samples of soap is just fantastic. Now my routine, as you know, is usually to use a little bit of Nivea aftershave balm, and today is no different, and I'll tell you why I use I'm using the Sensitive today. But I like this because the scent on this is gentle enough that it doesn't interfere with the scent from the soap. So I used this Buddha wood yesterday and it is quite long lasting on the skin. And as I shave in, well, it's afternoon now, but normally I shave in the evening, I don't feel the need to put on a strong aftershave, so something gentle like a Nivea balm just suits me and allows me to smell the scent of the soap that I've used. My routine on a morning, once I've had a wash, is that I just squirt on a little bit of eau de cologne after I've had a wash in the morning. At the moment I'm using some Paul Smith EDC, which is very nice, but that's my routine. Now gentlemen and ladies, that was my birthday shave. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put it out as a bonus. Whatever you've been doing, I hope you've had a good day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you usual time, usual place. All the best now. Bye bye.